everyone, and welcome to my blog. Today we are going to be talking about something a little bit different, and we'll be discussing not just this video but another video of someone I have done a collaboration with. And the topic that we've chosen to talk about today I hope will be useful to you all, and it's centered around why is networking important? What benefits does it have? Why is it good for your business? Now, this is an awesome topic, I think, because this is part of the reason why we did this project in the first place, and I think it's best to understand why it's important. So my partner's going to discuss this topic in his own way, and then I'm going to discuss it in my own. So for this blog, I have decided to focus on 8 important things that you can do when it comes to networking. I got this from the Forbes website, and it will be included in a link below if you'd like to go see the original article. And today we'll be discussing those 8 things. So to start with, start networking before you need it. Networking can be a great way to grow your business and to share your information around and to work and collaborate with others. You don't want to wait until you need it, until when you're desperate. You want to make sure that you're on top of it and doing it before it's absolutely necessary. Number 2 is have a plan. Know your strengths, know your weaknesses, know what you have to offer to the table before you go to events and before you start talking to people to work with you. Now, number 3 is don't just make it about your personal agenda. When it comes to networking, it isn't just about what you're trying to accomplish and what you're trying to do, but you're also fostering relationships. And in order to do this, it's best to come across in more of a personal and friendly and open way, rather just being focused on the business aspect of it and what you have to do. Because networking can be about business decisions, but I also believe it's good to foster good personal relationships with those you work with as well. So don't just make it about what you have to do, but also make it about the relationships that you form with the people that you collaborate with. Number 4, never dismiss someone important. You never know when an opportunity is going to come by, and you hear stories all the time where people had an opportunity to say something, to do something. I believe there was a story about these 2 young men who were doing a startup company, and what ended up happening was they were in an elevator with, I believe, Bill Gates, and they didn't say anything to him. He might have been interested in their business. He might have even helped them. He's been where they've been himself, so he might have been open to the idea, but they did not take the opportunity. Never dismiss an opportunity and take advantage of it. If you're able to talk to someone, especially if it's someone important who could really help your business grow, try to take advantage of it. Number 5 is connecting the dots. Now, this statement pretty much means is when you open the doors with one person who can help your business, it can also open doors to others as well. Perhaps people they've collaborated with, or perhaps people they're interested in collaborating with. So they'll pretty much get you in if you need to collaborate with more people or work with more people, and it's a great opportunity to take advantage of. So realize when you collaborate and when you network with people, it's more than likely going to turn from one person or 2 people to maybe 10 or 15 people if you take advantage of it and if you're able to connect the dots together and try to open those doors for yourself. So remember, when you collaborate with other people, try to keep in mind who they're connected to and see if you can get more people to work with you. Number 6, figure out how you can be useful. Now, this means when it comes down to it, you've already considered your strengths and weaknesses at this point. Hopefully you've thought about that a little bit. And when it comes down to it, what you need to do is when you talk to someone you're interested in working with, clearly ask them openly, how can I be useful to you? You know, if you see someone who could be a potential partner and you start talking, ask, okay, yes, this seems really interesting. I'd love to work with you. Can you tell me how I could be useful to you? You know, bring that up into the conversation somehow and see how you can both benefit each other and what you can do for each other to make this a successful business deal. Now we're already to number 7, which is follow up and follow through. When you make connections with people, it's important for you to stay on top of these connections. Stay in contact. Follow up with them, get in touch with them, and make sure that you follow through when you guys make an agreement to do something or do a project. Make sure that you are in proper communication with these people. Because tons of people can make, you know, connections and networks with people, but sometimes people just, they're not on top of it, they're not following through, they're not answering emails, it goes nowhere. So it's up to you on your part of the deal to make sure that you're following up and following through. Now, there's only so much you can do about the other person, but the thing is, if you can do it for yourself and the other person is doing it, then you're both going to have a successful time with this. So just make sure that you're on top of it, you're checking your emails regularly, you're making sure that your contacts are on top, you know, you're on top of your contacts on your phone, on your emails, and that you're reaching out to these people yourself, and there is regular and good flow of communication going on. And the last one, number 8, is believe in the power of networking. Now, when you go into this, it's important for you to believe in its potential, which, if you look at how it's been for business for a long time, it does appear to be very effective. If you believe in this and you choose the right steps and you do what you need to do, networking will be very successful for you. But you have to believe that it will work. You have to be willing to reach out to people. Not only that, but foster relationships and to keep in good communication with others in order to make this work, as well as understanding your weaknesses, your strengths, and what your business has to offer to another business. So this is the 8 steps to being a successful networker with other businesses in order to build up your own. And there is tons of potential here. It's best to take, you know, these steps into consideration, and it's good to go out and try to reach others for your business. So I hope these 8 steps helped you. If you want further information, please check out the article below, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys learned something today, and I hope that this was informative and that this was useful. Alright, thanks guys. I'll see you later. Bye!